Hello, my loves. It's me, psychic medium Daniel Monroe, and
Me.
Mama Kori.
Me.
We're just gonna come in one day and be like, me. No, you're off pitch. I'm just. Oh.
I would call it worse than off pitch.
Does it rhyme with pitch?
Well, maybe. I'm an off.
Oh my gosh. Hello, everybody. Welcome to Voices of Spirit, our little live podcast, broadcast. Two broads, just joking.
Two broads
and two bras.
that need to be cast.
Oh no. So welcome to our live Voices of Spirit. Tonight we're going to be talking about when people are disconnected from their gifts or disconnected or feeling. Because again, spirit is never not there. So always remember that you are always connected. It just depends on if you yourself are listening.
And accepting.
And sometimes we're going to talk about your gift. We have a massive fly in here. Jesus. I almost ran. But we're going to talk about why we feel disconnected or how disconnecting from spirit starts and why it starts to happen. So make sure you come on in, say hello, say where you're from. If you're watching from Facebook Live or you're watching from YouTube, or maybe you're in spirit and you're watching from spirit.
Yeah, make the fly do a trick.
Or have it fly outside.
Yeah.
But anyways, make sure you guys come on in, say hello, where you are from, what's good, what's popping, what are you guys up to? So I truly want to know if you guys have ever felt stuck or disconnected or like spirit went radio silent. If you feel like this has happened and you feel like this is you, or maybe you're currently feeling that right now, then tonight is your night. Tonight is your topic, mama, because we're going to explore the most common energetic blocks and like what holds you back and how to break free from them. So Kori, when are like some moments that you feel like spirit has like that you don't feel connected?
When I'm down.
Yeah.
You know, when I'm down and I maybe got something troubling my mind, I just automatically go to the negative. And which isn't very often.
No. When she does, you guys.
It's sad.
I'm like, I come to you for you to pick me up. I can't carry us both.
But I have found that, you know, self-talk is the best talk when it's positive. And it can be the worst talk when you're being negative. And if you say, I can't feel spirit or I don't feel spirit.
That's the energy.
Right. You're telling spirit, I'm not ready for you right now. Go away. That's how I see it. And if you change your self-talk, like, you know what, I'm accepting a spirit and I'm accepting what I'm here to listen or feel or this or that. That's opening the door. That's not closing the door.
That's why I won't say like, oh, I'm sad, I'm depressed. Like hardly ever do you hear me be like,
Yeah.
And when I do, I will literally say like, Kori, right now I'm broken. Right now I'm just broken. I don't put any like, I'm angry, I'm sad, I'm upset. I just say right now I'm broken. But the words that I use is, I just need a minute.
Yeah.
I just need a minute. And Kori will say that too. Like, honey, I just need a minute. Or we do this. I just need to let it all out.
Yeah. We've done that. And then, you know, or I'll say this, I'm just feeling a little off.
Mm-hmm.
Because I don't want to give life to that horrible, you know, like a sinking feeling.
That beast.
Yeah. Well, I just, you know, I learned a very long time ago, never talk about being poor or broke because you're inviting money problems. I think I got that from Dolly, actually. But
not that she knows the Dolly part, and just so we're clear, we've been down that road with Kathy Hilton. It's the whole thing. Anyways, hello, Kylie baby from Oregon. Hello, Shelly from Oregon. Hello, Melissa. Shelly from Vancouver. It's been too long. I know. We skip a week and it feels like a decade. Anyways, make sure you guys are coming on in. Say hello. Say where you are from. So also, let's talk about the 3 core blocks. Not Kori, but the 3 core blocks. So
you want a core block, just don't have sweets at your house.
Oh my gosh, she will never show up.
Will never, ever.
Or no coffee. That's no fun.
No.
That's how you conjure us as caffeine. So the first one, you guys, is fear. All right. So this is the core block that starts disconnecting us from our gifts, from spirit. And even if you're like, Daniel, like, I don't want to be a medium. I don't feel like I have gifts, blah, blah, blah. But I'm even talking about like from your own spirit guides. I'm even talking about from your own departed loved ones. So when we have a fear of being wrong, fear of what if it's just me, or fear of actually being powerful or being seen or being heard, that fear will disconnect you. I really want you guys to remember, like, again, your nervous systems, your physical body is housing your soul. We talked about it during class one night. I think it was class where this is your human shell. So your human shell is housing your soul. And your soul is a high vibration because it is energy. So when you start having fear of being wrong, fear of being seen, fear of being rejected, fear of actually being powerful or confident or right, you start disconnecting from your soul, your purpose, your vibrance, your energy, whatever you want to call it. You start disconnecting. The second one is self-doubt. When you start doubting yourself, that I don't trust myself, comparing yourself to others. I was talking about this afternoon with a private mentoring student, comparing yourself to other, or grief or unprocessed emotions is another one. But when you start doubting your own emotions, your own grief, your own where you're at, and again, going back to comparing yourself,
I don't like that.
you start tearing yourself apart. Honestly, when you self-doubt, you also are saying no to you for many different reasons in many different areas of your life. So making sure that you don't get stuck in that loop, that cycle of, I don't trust myself, that person's better than me. Because what's interesting is Spirit's number one message that I've like held on to and really took to heart was, it's very subtle, but you have to honestly live authentically you. And you have to trust you. If you don't trust you, how are you going to trust other people?
Or how, if you don't trust you, how are other people going to trust you?
And it's all about being open.
Mm-hmm.
Being open to new possibilities, new ideas, and just newness, because newness brings a higher vibration.
Yeah, I find that if you change your verbiage, you change your mind.
Yeah.
When you're talking about, I'm afraid, I'm this or that, maybe change it to, I'm excited, or I'm nervous. Maybe I just have high adrenaline for this. And so you change it to the positive, and you can have a positive self-talk in the back, because your brain and your brain is like the download on a computer. It remembers everything.
Yeah.
So it remembers the negative as it does the positive. So why not feed it positive? Change your verbiage.
So again, self-doubt. The third one is, again, your grief and unprocessed emotions will have you disconnecting from spirit, disconnecting from your gifts. So you want to make sure when your heart is hurting, that you sit with it and you feel it and you allow it and you process it, because it will become so much harder to receive signs, messages, feeling your loved one's emotions, hearing your loved ones going, I'm okay, it's going to be okay. So you don't want to bypass your grief. You don't want to stuff it under the rug. You don't want to just handle it in little moments, or say, you know what, it's fine, I'm fine, blah, blah, blah. You want to make sure that you hold space for it. You want to hold space for pain and connection, because when you're feeling it, you're connecting with yourself. You're connecting with your emotion. You're connecting with what is bothering you, instead of just holding back your throat chakra, holding back speaking your truth, holding back your own healing. Because again, if you do not speak it, you cannot heal it.
Yeah.
Hello, Christina from Bad English. She said, hi, it's been forever since I've caught your One of your lies. Hello, Christina. I know. I was actually just thinking about you the other day. Hi, Danny. Your biggest fan in Oz. Hope you're doing good as always. Hello, Cameron from Oz. Where's Oz? Like Wizard of Oz?
Maybe Australia
From Australia?
or Kansas.
Oh, no. Cameron. I think, Cameron, are you in Australia? I think so. Well, hello, Cameron. Anywho, so you want to make sure, again, the 3 biggest things that hold you back is fear, self-doubt, and grief or unprocessed emotions. So I want to do a little mini exercise. You guys want to do an exercise with me? Put a little heart emoji if you're down for a little exercise. Hello, Kelly, my love. It's been a minute. Hello, Angelina. Hello. Come on in. Look at all these people. How you doing? Make sure you say hello where you're from. If you guys want to do a little mini exercise with us, comment a little heart emoji. Not like exercising on a treadmill.
Yeah, because we would not be here.
You're
not watching this sweat.
But you could for the right price.
I'm a little pinched for cash, so.
Oh my gosh. We'll put her little OnlyFans in the links.
I always mess that up. I always call it fans only.
She does.
I always do. And people that know me know.
Do you know the funniest story that Stephanie, if you guys want to do a little exercise, comment the little heart emoji. But the funniest story, because my dad's straight from Mexico, right? And Stephanie was like, oh, is it because my parents had like one of those little doggy cams in their bedroom because they were like having puppies and blah, blah, blah. And my friend Stephanie was in like looking at the puppies and stuff. And she saw this camera and she was like, oh my gosh. And she turned to my dad and she goes, Jose, is this for your OnlyFans? And he's like, what do you mean? I have an OnlyFan here and an OnlyFan here. And he starts pointing to his actual fans that's blowing in the thing. And he thought like she was being like looking out for the puppies because it was hot in the room. He's like, what do you mean? We have a fan right there and a fan right there. What do you mean only fan? We don't only have one. There's a fan right there. And, like he didn't get it. It was the funniest like interaction of my life. Hello, Sue. Hello, Tiffany from Woodland. All right. So the little mini exercise is called What Am I Holding On To? So everyone's going to take a moment, take a deep breath, get comfy. If you're driving, one, how are you doing? But why are you watching us on Facebook Live? But just close one eye. I'm just joking. So I want you guys to get comfortable and I want everyone to close their eyes, take a deep breath in through your nose and out through your mouth, in through your nose and out through your mouth. And I want you to ask your soul, not your head. I want you to feel it in your chest, in your gut. I want you to ask, what am I holding on to that I may be blocking spirit? I'll say it again. What am I holding on to that might be blocking me from spirit? And I really want you to feel it. So take a deep breath in and exhale. What might I be holding on to that's blocking me from spirit? All right. And I want you to put it in the comment. Comment down below what it is that you felt that was heavy on your heart. We want to know. What do you think yours would be? Animosity?
What?
You said what? Maybe that's not the proper one.
No.
Built up rage.
Maybe.
Me, animosity.
I'm just maybe menopause.
Same.
Menopause.
Oh, she needs a pause. Truly, what is it that is heavy on your heart that you're holding on to? What popped in? What did you feel? Comment down below. What do you think mine would be? Menopause too.
No, actually, what was, when you've lost your father, Father's Day came.
Father's Day, yeah.
That was really, I always have a hard time because I was really close to my dad. And I woke up and I was just off that day. So I went, this is a personal story, but I'll share it. So I thought, what's going to make me happy today? So I went to visit my little grandniece. And she whispered in my ear, I'm going to be a big sister.
Hmm.
So I was like, oh my gosh, she's 2.5. And so I took that negative. I didn't, she did. And it gave me that really wonderful thing like, yes, I miss my father, but life is here. Life is this little girl. Life is this new baby coming in. And it really.
So maybe some loneliness.
Well, yeah, and I really, I spent a lot of time with my dad, and Father's Day hits me, his birthday and Father's Day, not Christmas, because we never knew where he was on Christmas.
Jesus.
But he looked like Santa. He was busy.
Danny said, I hear and see spirit. Yay, Danny,
Very
so do
good.
I. But there's always moments, right, that will disconnect you. So really, not everyone is always, plugged in and turned on to spirit 24/7. I'm not. Jesus, no. That's why I have days off. But there is the human side of you, because so I'll connect and read for people, but there's still, I'm not going to lie, there is some bitterness around my own, loved ones, passing. And I had certain family members not want to tell me that someone passed because back in the day, I didn't give them enough money when they needed help. Isn't that wild? So I have some bitterness around that I'm still working through because I'm human. So again, it's not always about how connected and beautiful channeled you are, because that's perfect. But for you and your own healing, always dig deeper. Okay. Nothing's ever surface. Nothing's ever perfect. I mean, look at me. I'm so stunning, but I'm still not perfect. Just joking. I missed the first part, so I wasn't sure what your question was. Oh, no, you're fine, Danny. So it's always asking yourself and asking your soul, what disconnects you from spirit, or what might hold you back? What might hold you back? Oh, that's sweet. Holidays can be really heavy. Fear. Shelly said fear. You described it well. Fear. What part of being fear? Let's push you. What part of being fear? There's many things that bring you, fear that pops in. So is it being wrong? Is it just you feeling like it's just you, being too powerful, being too seen? What is, honest to God, you guys, I never wanted to be seen. Kori knows this.
Yeah.
I never liked taking selfies. I used to cry when my partner would take selfies with me because I was ugly. Like my cousin could tell you, I was an ugly little duckling. I was chubby, horrible acne, messed up teeth. And it took me time to start saving up the money. I'm just joking. To fix all of it. No, it's honestly, I would write sticky notes on the mirror of things that I hated about myself, and I would turn it into positive affirmations. And I would say, you know what? I love my smile. I love my laugh. I love my skin. And honestly, I'm not going to lie. I get compliments on my skin every day. Do I not?
Mm-hmm.
Every day. And I still will have moments of disconnection. And I still see the acne. I literally have like a little breakout situation. I'm like, oh my gosh, it's all people can stare at, blah, blah, blah. And I have to take a moment, breathe, and be like, no, you don't have to be perfect. You don't have to, hold on to all of that.
Yeah.
So really dig deep. What parts of feeling seen, or what parts of fear creep in?
I have years of not wanting to be seen. Because when I was a kid, I had some rotten teeth. But when I got older, there's no pictures of me from about 30 to 47. You will not see any pictures of me.
Wow.
Because I've thrown them all away.
Jesus.
Because I was almost 400 pounds.
Mm.
And there's like maybe 2 pictures. And anybody that knows me, there better only be 2 pictures. But yeah, it's low self-esteem, not wanting to be seen. And, once you start liking yourself and start treating yourself well, you start living better.
Yeah. We've said this before, about how you treat you is how you taught other people to treat you. Mm-hmm. Shelly said being seen, fear of being seen. Yeah, you have to. Here's where I found, honestly, where my fear of other people seeing me came from, was because I didn't want to see me. I didn't. Yeah. So I would look. Here's a little homework for everybody that struggles with this. It is the most uncomfortable soul work that I had to do And I assign it to my students. I assign it to my private mentoring students. It is so uncomfortable. And I have some students do this in class together. You have to get a mirror. So your bathroom mirror, I have a mirror on my staircase. I literally just use it to put lip liner on. But you have to get close to the mirror. I want you to get real close, not like cross-eyed close, but close enough where you can actually look into your eyes directly and just sit there. Look into your pupils, into your eyes, so you can look into your soul. And fully just sit there and give yourself at least 4 compliments every day. Every day. Sometimes twice a day. How about every time you go to the bathroom? If you pee a lot, you're going to have a lot of compliments. Julie, hello, Julie, my love. You are on my list. Don't worry. Don't think I forgot. Deep sadness stops me connecting completely on Julie, my love. So sitting and processing emotions. All right.
And treat yourself well. That's so important. And start doing things for yourself to help you like yourself. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
I hit a point where I had to do a lot of self-work and self-discovery and stuff. And at one point I looked at myself and I said, I would date me. So treat yourself well enough to where you would date you.
I'm hot. I'm just joking. Fake it till you make it, mama. Yes. But truly, fake it till you make it. Change your perspective, change your, like Kori was talking, change your internal processing, how certain words you choose. So I want you guys to also begin to release. All right. So some of the things that you can do is grounding and heart opening before trying to connect. So if you are wanting to connect with your gifts, connecting with your loved ones, take a moment and connect with your heart space. Literally create energy. Energy cannot be destroyed. It can only be what? Transferred.
I was going to say expanded.
Well, that too. Yeah. Expanded, transferred, but it can't be destroyed. Unless you know which, I'm just joking. So you rub your hands together, and honestly, this is what I do. If I don't have like that much time to get into a deep meditation before clients, blah, 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 rub my hands together and put it on your heart. All right. Your heart is its own brain, basically. It sends more transmissions, more frequency, more information to your brain than your brain does your heart. Isn't that wild? There's a whole study on it, you guys, from the heart math. I think it's called a heart math study or something like that. So truly create the energy to get energy flowing and to have your heart opening up. So that's one of the things that you can do. And even while you're doing this, imagining replacing fear with curiosity. How about that? Replacing fear with curiosity. So instead of going, oh my gosh, I'm so scared, or I'm so fearful, you know what? I'm nervous, but I'm excited. Match that negative with that positive. So if you're like, oh my gosh, I don't want to be seen, change it. I'm nervous about being seen, but I am excited to be appreciated. Ooh, that one's a good one.
Yeah.
So always match whatever negative, all right?
Always stop on a positive.
So replacing your fear with curiosity, all right? The other thing is giving yourself permission to be imperfect. The number one best advice I ever got from Lisa Williams, I'm not joking, was when I was, how old was I when I went to New York? 21?
I think you're a little older than that.
22?
Probably 23.
23?
Mm-hmm.
I went to New York and was, in Lisa Williams, classroom and such. She turned to me and she goes, your number one thing that you have to stop doing is stop trying to be perfect. And I was like, huh? Right in the heart. I was like, oh my gosh. And she was right. Spirit was right. Whoever whispered that into her ear was right. And I used to have to sit like this during readings. I'm like, oh my gosh, I don't want my gut to be hanging out. I don't want to look fat, and I would like not move. And now you guys will see me like, mama, and my nipple. Oh my gosh, mama. Yeah, same thing. Because I don't care if my little pooch is out, blah, blah, blah. Again, I appreciate myself and how far I've come on, my weight loss journey of me, used to weighing 260 and where I am now. And I don't need to be perfect. Spirit doesn't need you to be perfect. You don't even need you to be perfect. Being perfect is boring. Being normal is boring. All right.
Trying to be perfect is a lot of work.
Yeah. I know you guys are like, bitch, you go and get filler and Botox. I don't do that to be perfect. I do that to look sexy. Because, no, let me tell you, because I was not allowed to wear makeup and nails and do this and do that and be feminine. My parents wouldn't even let any, because youngest of 7 boys and stuff, we weren't even allowed to manscape. If you don't know what manscape is, don't Google it. However, we weren't allowed to manscape. We weren't allowed to do anything that was any ounce of feminine. And I love to balance the masculine and feminine. Did you know that?
I just no.
What happened?
No.
What?
I'm just trying not to be tacky.
Oh. I know exactly where you're going with that. Somebody should have lasered. But no, it's true. So I go and get lip filler, and I'm not joking. Botox and lip filler injectors and stuff. They love me. They're like, oh my gosh, you're like the project that I wanted, the masculine, the feminine, blah, blah, blah. I do it for funsies. I do it because Dolly Parton, not because we know her. Kylie, I Google, don't Google it, baby. Don't Google what manscaping is. But remember, this was the thing. Dolly said this. If it's something that you can afford and you feel like you would regret not doing it, then why not do it?
Dolly also said.
Not the Dalai Lama, just so we're Dolly Parton.
Takes a lot of money to look this cheap.
It does. It takes a lot of money to look this cheap.
I love her.
But no, it's true. If you feel like you would regret it and you can afford to do it, you have the confidence to do it, or you have the means to do it, then do it. So don't hold back and do it not to be perfect. Do it because you want to do it. All right? Always remember that. I always ask myself, am I doing this to be perfect, or am I doing this because I want to do it and it's something that I can afford to do and that I love to do? And TMI, but my man also likes it. So I do it for me and him. Just joking. Me. The other thing is, I really want you guys to focus on using your breath. People take breathing for granted. Your breath is what gives you life, what gives you energy, what helps you clear. And also, when you use it with EFT, what is it? Emotional?
Oh my God. Freedom technique.
Emotional freedom technique. Tapping. So you see people going like this, tapping right here, tapping on different parts of your body. It is also really good for calming your nervous system. So while I have PTSD and anxiety, like literally diagnosed, I know, shocking. I'm so perfect. I'm just joking. I have PTSD and anxiety, and the EFT was game changing, pushing into the ground, things like that, and just taking huge cleansing, healing breaths. All right. So if you feel like you have emotions and you don't even know where to start, just start with breathing.
Yeah, it's come a long way because we have the EFT and this and that. You know what it was back in my day when people would panic?
Suck it up, buttercup.
Well, that was number 1.
Take a shot of whiskey.
That was number 2.
If that doesn't work, cry.
Breathe in a bag.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, a little carbon dioxide never hurt anybody. Only kidding. But it was like breathe in a bag. I was like, why? What if they have bad breath?
Oh my gosh.
I'm like, there's some people that would be passing out. But yeah, that's what we had back then. Yeah. Back in what I like to call it now, the 1900s.
So I want to know the 1900s. I know. Somebody's like, were you born in the 1900s? I was like,
yeah. Yes, you were.
97, asshole.
Yeah, you were born in the 1900s. When you become an old man and there's some young kid, and you'd be like, listen, I was born in the 1900s. I'm doing it now.
You weren't born in the 1900s.
Yes, I was.
Oh.
What, do you think I was born in the 1800s?
What year?
1960.
Oh, so sorry. I was thinking like 1997. So if it was like 91, 92, that's what I thought was the 1900s.
No.
Not I got it now. I was a little, I haven't blonded my hair for, literally I was like, you were, yours had a, I was thinking of the ending of the number, not the whole number. Oh, wow. So they coupled me in your category?
Yes.
I love how I just now figured that out. Kori, I'm so sad.
Yeah. Yes. Yeah. You better start tapping 1900, boy. Pioneer.
I'm like, you're not. Literally, I was like, you were born in 1991 or like 91, 92, 93, 94. I'm like, you're not my age.
You're all ready to fight me.
I was so sad.
No.
Wow.
You were born in the 1900s.
Wow.
So when there's somebody that was born in 2020,
no.
You were born in 19 what?
97.
Yes, they were born in the 2000s.
But I'm so close to the 2000s.
Doesn't matter. You know what?
Who made up this
I'm
law?
close to under 200 pounds, but it doesn't matter to my doctor. It is what it is.
That's a sore subject.
Yes, it is. 2 knees are sore subject.
We have to real quick. Kori is so close to getting her knee replacement surgery that she has been working on and like having to lose weight and all of this fun stuff. So she's like 5 pounds away from getting approved. So that's
because I cheated my height.
Don't tell him.
I have to. This is funny. I cheated my height because I lost an inch. So when I went in to get measured and weighed, I wore sandals and I have my bun. So
all-inclusive design of the case allows.
Are you ignoring me?
No. I got Jared texting me.
Oh. Anyway, so when I was talking to my physical therapist, she goes, Kori, how are you 62 years old and you grew an inch?
That's why your hair is all up to Jesus.
And I go, I wore sandals and a bun. She goes, do it again.
Do it.
Because it put me in a different weight category.
That is so funny.
I went from 10 pounds, 1 inch, 10 pounds to 2 pounds.
That is wild. Wild. All right, so you guys ready? My son once asked me if it was black and white in the 1900s. Way to make you feel old. I just feel old because I got coupled in with Kori.
Yeah, I'm a baby boomer and you're a baby gloomer now.
If I ever get single again, I'm putting that on my profile.
Baby gloomer?
I'm a baby gloomer. All right,
because I just found out that I was born in the 1900s.
Well, that's not even what I'm offended about. I'm offended that we're in the same category now.
Why? You're in good company.
Oh.
And you know what?
No.
You're in the same company as the Queen of England, and she died of old age.
We're not even going to do cards now tonight. I'm disconnected from spirit because I'm sad. And Kori's being hurtful.
Actually, maybe she...
No,
she was in the 1900s.
What about Betty White?
1900s. Yeah.
I don't like this.
Dolly Parton, 1900s.
Even Dolly?
Yeah, she's 80 years old.
Who was born in the 1800s? That is still alive, anyone?
No. So yeah, you're in a fine group.
Thank you. Thank you, I think. All right, we're going to do card readings, I think.
Wait, old Daniel, the pioneer from the 1900s is going to read your cards.
You're never introducing me on stage again because I know you're going to say some shit like that.
I'm going to be like, all the way from the 1900s, here's Daniel Monroe.
And then I'm going to be like, in the back, Daniel has left the building.
Wait a minute, am I the only one enjoying this? Couple little smiley faces to know that I'm not the only one.
Oh, yeah, go ahead and comment. Get
It's
your
okay.
spirit fingers out of here.
Smiley faces, nobody?
That's
Hello?
her typing, by the way.
Yeah, that's me typing.
Even though this is her real
Wait,
typing.
This is my typing.
Smiley face.
1900s.
All right. So if you guys want a reading, you want us to pull cards, start tagging people. Also, I got air in my mouth. I'm so sad.
Ha ha.
Kori, I shook it.
Yeah.
I got Brittany, my
Mhm.
dog.
That's the first time he's gonna pull hair out of his mouth from a girl.
Kori. Kori. This is going to HR. Kylie, type up a letter from HR about her behavior tonight.
You shouldn't have gave me that Powerade.
It wasn't a Powerade.
What was it
It was
called?
a Monster energy
Monster.
drink.
Remember in Vegas?
All right. So, right quick, I have to let you guys know, go ahead and start tagging people. Do the @ to let people know that we're live. So that way we'll pull some cards for you. But also, my assistant is going to drop the link for Mastering Mediumship. You guys, starts tomorrow. Beginner's Mediumship Mastery starts tomorrow. Hashtag Andrea. So you do the @ to tag people, my love. No hashtag. I hear you, us older folks.
Yeah, if you were born in the 1900s, I would recommend you take this class.
Jesus.
You probably have a lot of friends in spirit from the old days.
Oh my gosh. Anyways, so there also is payment plan options. I know a lot of you asked about it, so we added that in for you guys. And also, if you pay in full, you can use code PRIDE20 to save 20% off the entire class. And it's 5 weeks. It's all about connecting with your spirit guides, connecting with your own departed loved ones, connecting with your mediumship gifts and abilities, how to connect and deliver messages, how to truly feel and sense what spirit is showing you and wanting you to know. So really check it out.
Is that Florida?
No, it's not through Klarna. It's through the website, but same thing. So make sure you guys go check it out. They'll drop the link here in a minute, hopefully. All right, look at all the tags. Look at all the tags. All right, so we have Powerade. Yeah, it wasn't Powerade.
Well, it was a powerful something.
It was an energy drink.
Yes.
I'm like, here, have some. Never doing that again. I love a reading, Selena. Scene. All right. We are with Sue. Sue, my love. We're just going to do rapid fire readings. So pull some cards. Come on in. Come on in. All right. So, who did I say, Sue? Sue Harrison. Are you still here, my love? Sue Harrison. There's the link. Thank you, my love. Hello, Sue. All right, for Sue. Impeccability. So I am impeccable in my thought, word, and deed. What does impeccable mean? Like I'm good, I'm perfect. I know it
If
could
you
be
dress
perfect.
very well, you're impeccable. Nothing is out of place.
I don't know why for you,
Nobody can
Sue.
peck.
I also keep hearing like it's not in your soul contract to be perfect. It's okay to be organized. I do feel that. But it's also okay to let loose. It's okay to simply let things be and only control the things that you can control. What's funny is they're drawing my attention to like this little contract and like the magnifying glass and things. So don't search for things that aren't perfect. Focus on the things that you have and the things that bring you joy. Don't nitpick. I don't know why, but I kept hearing, don't nitpick. All right. Don't waste your energy on it. You are perfect the way you are. Things are perfect just as they are. Don't go searching for imperfection or things that constantly need improvement. Sometimes you have to let things simply be. All right, Sue? I hope that helps you, my love. I hope that helps. All right, next one. Make sure you guys are tagging people. Do the little @. Thank you, Kylie, my love, for posting the link. So there's a link for Beginner's Mediumship Mastery. All right. Who's next? Who's next? Who's next? We did Sue. Kelly. Kelly Landis, my love. Are you here? Kelly.
That was a show back in the 1900s.
Oh my gosh. Are you still here? Kelly, here. Yay. Ooh, action, honey. So I don't know what you've been thinking about doing or wanting to do, or your soul's telling you. Maybe it's taking the course. Maybe it's taking a different class. Maybe it's starting a new healthy habit, whatever. Maybe it's reorganizing. I don't know. But Spirit is saying, take action. This is your moment. Shoot for the stars. You are your only worst enemy, and you're the only person standing in your way. So take action. So whatever it is you're contemplating doing, wanting to do, Spirit is telling you, honey, now is the time. I don't know what, I do feel like it's developing your gifts. Maybe it's the mediumship, maybe it's psychic, I'm not sure. But Spirit is telling you, honey, take action. Prime time. All right, I hope that helps you, my love. Okay, who is next? Christina Gress, my love, 1900s proud. I can't with you guys. Christina Gress, my love, are you here? Christina G. Ooh, girl, you had a card fly out. I hope you're still here. You're welcome, Kelly, my love. Ooh, Christina. You guys, I got so happy. I bought a bird feeder. I don't know why. That brought me so much joy. Have you seen it?
Yes, it's very cute.
It's so cute. When it was the whole thing, I was like, and I bought a bird feeder to the UPS guy. I'm so mad. I just threw a random fact in there. I was like, yeah, I bought a bird feeder.
You know what my favorite thing about a bird feeder is? Putting black sunflower seeds in there, and when they fall, some of them grow, and you have beautiful sunflowers underneath it.
That's cute.
Mm-hmm.
Christina.
Hi, Tanya.
Hello, Tanya, my love. Christina, are you here? I'll put your card aside. It fell out. If you're not here, Christina G.
Maybe she traveled back to the 1800s.
I hate you.
Christina.
It's not that. Jesus. Oh, here. Yay. She came back from the 1800s. This is the last time Kori's going to be on Facebook Live. I have to show you.
Do sound faces if you miss me.
Christina, it says emerging. So right now you're blossoming, things are growing. I don't know why, but I heard things seem chaotic, but it's helping shape you. It's helping push you, and it's helping pushing you out of your comfort zone. So again, it's not happening to you, it's happening for you. So keep emerging, don't hold back. I also just heard stop biting your tongue. Stop biting your tongue. So I don't know what that's for. So stop biting. Kori, you have to focus. Stop biting your tongue. And this is Spirit's way of letting you know to keep growing. And I don't know why I keep seeing you feeling as if you're like backed into a corner. And Spirit's telling you like, no, you're emerging, you're evolving. If things weren't pushing you, you wouldn't be taking these leaps. You wouldn't be taking these leaps of faith or moving forward or progressing forward. So keep emerging, keep aiming for the sun. All right. I hope that helps you, my love. I hope that helps you. Love you, Mama Kori. Okay. A bird feeder is something someone from the 1900s would have for sure. I know. I was like, I'm nesting like I'm old. So I hope that helps you, Christina. Ooh, we already have another card. Oh, look. Communication. This one fell out too again, Christina. Communication. So I remember how I said don't bite your tongue? Speak up. Now is your prime time to communicate. These cards literally fell out for you. I love that. That Powerade got her happy. I want some.
Yes, it did.
Oh my God. Okay, the next one. Where are we? I'm scrolling. Make sure you guys are tagging people. Do the little @ sign. The more you tag, the more your name will pop up. Where is it? Where is it? We did Sue, we did Kelly, Christina. Shelly Cutrow? Cutrow? And Tanya, I'll see you tomorrow night in the Mastering Mediumship class. You'll get an email by tomorrow. You'll get that email, my love. If you guys want to take the class again, Kylie will drop the link in for you guys for the Beginner's Mediumship Mastery that starts tomorrow night. I don't teach things often. They literally are like annual. So I won't be teaching this one for quite some time. It might be a year or two. I'm not going to lie. Shelly. Hello, my love. I got it. Thanks, me. Yay, Tanya. All right. Shelly. Aw, Shelly, beauty. So embrace your beauty. Embrace people giving you compliments. Embrace people enjoying your essence, your love, your vibe, your beauty, your affection. I also just heard your tenderness. So it's okay to have that vulnerability with people, and it's okay to be seen. It's okay to be looked at. It's okay for people to just want to be with you and be around you. And embrace that beauty. Your energy and your essence is so beautiful and so vibrant, Shelly. Spirit's telling you, embrace it, own it, wear it, work it, mama, okay? So I hope that helps you, embracing that beauty. Thank you, Kylie. All right, I'm doing rapid fire, you guys. I'm trying to get to as many as I can within our time.
Did you do so?
I'm scrolling.
So here, so
hold on. We're on. Who did we just do? We did Shelly. Who else tagged? Make sure you guys keep tagging. Christina, Kylie. What's in the Powerade? It wasn't even a Powerade. It was an energy drink. All right. Sue, we did Sue Harrison, yeah? I think Sue was the first one. I want to say she was. I'm trying to scroll back through, and I'm squinting because I don't have my glasses on. Sue, I believe we did yours, yeah? Yes, we did do Sue's. All right. So the next one is, we did Shelly. All right, Tanya, my love. You're welcome, Shelly. You guys are so sweet for even saying thank you. I love it. All right, Tanya. Tanya L. Ooh, Tanya, making a commitment. So what I love is my commitment increases my joy and freedom. So even though things kind of feel a little bit wonky, a little bit heavy, you have a commitment to yourself and you have a commitment to your own happiness. And if things are not aligning with that and you weren't getting things, you weren't getting that happiness and that love that is in alignment with your commitment, my love, this is Spirit's way of letting you know that you are in a space to focus on your commitment to yourself and your commitment to your own purpose and path. And for some reason, I feel like whatever happened was not in alignment for your soul. And right now you're going back to that space, back to that energy of committing to yourself and what you want. Not what you needed to do, not what you were hoping for, but what you want and what your soul needs. So really take inventory of what it is that your heart and your soul needs right now. And what is it that you need to commit to? Right now is all about committing to yourself. So I hope that helps you, my love. I hope that helps. Hello, Brenda from La Center. All right, Angelina A, my love, are you still here? Angelina A. Thank you so much, Queen. That really makes sense. Oh, you're welcome, love. Oof, Angelina, you had a 2 cards swell out. My goodness. Ooh, I love these. Look at this.
Very nice.
All right, Angelina A. Acosta? Angelina Acosta. Are you still here? Yes. Okay. So the first card that fell out says fulfillment. So fulfilling your needs, fulfilling what your heart wants, very similar with Tanya's. So it says joy abounds in all areas of my life. So what brings you joy? What areas in your life do you need to fulfill? What areas of your life do you need to take a step back and really focus on that? Focus on what it is that fills your heart with joy, happiness, love, abundance, all of it. All right. So right now you're in a space of fulfilling. The other card that popped up, which was very interesting, is grace. So you have a lot going on right now, and Spirit is letting you know to be graceful with yourself, giving yourself some grace, giving other people in your life some grace. There's a difference between giving grace and allowing people to walk all over you. So I want you to remember that even though you have the grace card, that doesn't mean allow other people to take from you. But who needs grace and who needs boundaries? All right, even with yourself, what areas for yourself need boundaries? And what areas of yourself do you need to offer grace? All right. So really focus on fulfilling, keep having joy, keep having higher vibration, higher vibes in your life, but really work through having grace and having care and tenderness for you. Tenderness seems to be a theme tonight. Oh, I love this. I graciously accept the infinite love of the universe. Beautiful. Love it. Yay. I love it. Alrighty, my loves. Thank you for joining tonight's Voices of Spirit. I hope you guys enjoyed. I hope you guys learned something. Make sure that you guys do go and check out the Beginner's Mediumship Mastery. The link is somewhere in here. Shout out to Kylie, my amazing assistant. Today's her first day, by the way. I love it. She was doing so great. You're doing great, sweetie. But I love you guys. I'm so excited to be starting the Beginner's Mediumship Mastery tomorrow night. And it's virtual. It's live. So go check it out. I love you guys. Remember to always love yourself. Be yourself. And it doesn't matter if it's in the 1800s, the 1900s, or the 2000s. My God, the 2000 babies. So really make sure that you guys honor you. All right. And some of you have some homework.
Love yourself.
Mm-hmm. And if you're in the 1800s, send us a sign. All right, you guys. I love you. Have a good night.
All of a sudden, we get hit with wagon wheels.
You just hear creaking. That's creaking with a K for Kori. All right, good night, you guys. Bye.
Bye-bye.